Wish I could go back. Just for pluckers, to be honest.
Let's go back to Houston. Tickets drop.
For real?
Yeah, I looked.
I'm about booked,
It's like
bro.
180.
For real?
I'm going.
Figures we fucking booked.
I'm about
like,
booked for summer shredding. You gotta go summer shredding?
If it's 180, let's do it.
You should go summer shredding.
When's
yeah,
that?
I'm gonna go. June 24th to the
shredded,
26th. Bro, no, it's not. It's just an event. You don't have to compete. You just gotta be.
Where do they have that at?
Alpha Land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the competition, I think they have it at like a separate location.
Oh,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
But-
why I wasn't sure if they would like set that shit up right there now.
Yeah, no, Alpha Land is gonna have like a bunch of events though.
So is it just like bodybuilding or like?
Bodybuilding,
Yeah, it's a
yeah,
bodybuilding
just
show.
bodybuilding, yeah. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna have like different events within Alpha Land. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go out to Houston anytime I get.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Houston?
Are we in it, Dave?
Yeah, we're in it. Just Deebo, make sure you're like,
Closer.
like 6 inches within the mic.
Can I bring the mic into me?
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
There we go. All right, guys, we are in it.
We are in it.
Welcome, guys. Happy Power episode, whatever number it is. We were just talking about Houston, so we might as well just continue that.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part?
Houston or just Texas?
What was your favorite gym? Let's just get specific.
I say factory,
we
yo.
gotta introduce our people for the people that don't know.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Okay.
I feel like just, all right, yeah.
Gets us excited.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
of you guys probably know our guests, but obviously we have DeboFlex, Mr. Dwardly Edouard, and then Su Tren on Instagram, Su Tran in the real world.
Yes, sir.
The shooter, the sniper.
My first podcast. Wow.
Yeah, this is Su's first. This is your first one ever, right?
Yeah, my first one ever. Like,
Hell yeah. We need to get Sue involved more. Guy's a straight up sniper. If you guys haven't seen his stuff, then you haven't been on the internet.
yeah, I'm all right.
So yeah, we all actually, the reason, we brought these guys on, obviously we just got back from Houston. I don't know if you guys seen the vlogs or any of the stuff on Instagram. We were all posting. Debo put up some stuff. Follow him on YouTube if you haven't. What is it, DeboFlex?
Yes. Debo
Easy
Flex.
enough. DeboFlex. Follow his YouTube channel. Getting more active, putting out good quality content. But yeah, we just went to Houston. Or we just went to Texas. We started in Austin. We went to Houston. And everyone, since I got back, has been asking me, like, best gym. So I figured, why not bring it up on here?
Man, I was gonna say factory, but I don't know. I like Roman. Roman is really nice. Like it's huge, and then
Yeah.
it has like a whole section for recovery, and like it's just like the aesthetics of the gym. Because if a gym has good lighting, I automatically like it, and
Yeah.
Roman had like the best one, in my opinion.
Yeah, so just to bring you guys up to speed, the gyms that we went to were Factory Gym in Austin, and then we went to Houston area, which we hit up Roman Empire, Alpha Land, Corrupted Strength, and we made a quick stop in the Texas Strength Systems new gym in Houston. I'm sorry. So you got Roman top of the board.
Yeah, I got Roman top of the board. Sorry, Alpha Land.
They all had their strengths. That's
yeah,
what I've
yeah,
been
they all
telling
had their
everyone.
strengths.
Like,
yeah,
they all had their strengths.
yeah.
I don't know. It's hard for me. I mean, what you got?
So, I'm more of like the power build. So I like the mix of like bodybuilding and powerlifting.
Yeah.
I think Roman had that for me.
Yeah.
It was just like, you see the younger kids, they were all hype, squatting and stuff like that, all supporting each other. And then you had like a large like set of accessories like right there, and a lot of equipment that you really don't find at normal gyms. So that was pretty cool. And the dumbbells range from 150?
No, they went up to 200.
Yeah, 200.
200. So, hey, I felt like I could stay there and play for a while.
Yeah.
And then recovery as well too. So,
Oh, the leg compression.
Yeah.
You was
Yeah.
falling in love with that.
yeah, absolutely. I know I held y'all up, but had to do what I had to do.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Feels that.
I think if I had to pick one, I think Roman probably does it the best, just as far as like overall, if you're going to go to a gym, they're going to have everything you need and so much more between like the bodybuilding aspect, powerlifting aspect. They have strongman, Olympic. Like they honestly, like they got like everything that I would like. Basically, they did what I trying to do at KOP here. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like
right.
be able to support any lifting style to the highest level. They definitely have like a bunch of very different equipment. I mean, but then Alpha Land is like a fucking spectacle,
Yeah.
right? Like you walk in there, you're like, where the fuck is
Yeah.
it? Like, where
Yeah.
are we right now? Their retail area? My goodness.
Oh, yeah,
Whoever
that
did
shit's
that,
sick.
bravo.
Yeah.
Dude, they got the holograph.
Yeah, I mean, just great. Yeah, that's just like you just like sit there and stare at it. You go, what the fuck?
Right, I know.
This is a whole new
Yeah.
level.
Oh yeah, that's
And
just
the
like
cafeteria too. I'm sorry,
No, no,
yeah,
that
you
food was delicious.
The lounge
Yeah.
and cafeteria, like their little like Alpha Eats.
oh yeah.
I think we all got like quesadillas. I got a quesadilla. It was
Dude,
I didn't get a
yeah.
chance to. I didn't get a chance to try that shit.
damn.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was great.
Yeah, maybe summer shredding. I'll try that shit.
There you go.
Try
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Try to.
No, that was next level. And then I mean, obviously, like not like the gyms were bad. Like first
Yeah.
gym, a little more like like not like I wouldn't say commercial vibes, but like a little bit like
It's like a fancier
a
one.
little bit yeah
Yeah.
fancier, I guess you could say. Clean. I don't know. Like a
They're
little
talking
bit,
about factory gym.
no,
No, Alpha Land.
just like Alpha Land's first gym, like
Okay.
that you kind of
Gym one.
enter, because they have 3 of them, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
crazy. 3 different like gyms within the like whole facility or compound, whatever the fuck you call it. And yeah, the first one's like a little more like clean cut. Second one, I kind of like the second one. I liked like the bay
Yeah.
doors. That was cool. Little bit of everything in there. They had like the powerlifting area,
Right.
a couple combo racks, which I appreciated. And then they got like the little like kind of mini gym area where you just go and probably fucking go ham by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had the posing rooms as well.
Posing
too.
room,
Yeah,
yeah.
posing
I mean, they kind of have everything as well. The only thing I didn't see was like a recovery lounge, which like
Oh yeah.
Roman
I
had
see
that, which is really really dope. And then yeah, factory gotta shout them out.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Factory.
Definitely.
Factory in Austin, we just happened to show up on their opening day.
Yeah.
Like we showed up Thursday, their opening day was Friday, and beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Arsenal.
Arsenal, Prime, all like brand new Ghost equipment. Like, I don't know, just like very well done. You could tell the owners only put quality into it.
Oh yeah.
So that gym's got to be right up there too. Like if you're in
Yeah.
Austin,
Yeah.
I don't even.
That's a
I mean,
go-to.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
got to be it now,
Oh, yeah.
right? Like, sick.
I haven't heard of any other gyms around there except that one gym.
We
Lift
tried
ATX.
going to Lift ATX. Shout out to you guys, but we showed up literally 15 minutes after they closed. It was a Saturday, and we're just like all dicking around on Saturday, getting going for the day. So we showed up at 6:15. They must have just closed at 6. But next time we're down there, we're definitely hitting them up.
Oh,
We
yeah.
heard nothing but good things about you guys. I have some homies down there, but what was the other two? Corrupted. I mean, obviously, like if you're powerlifting, like
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you need? You know what I mean? Like, again, Ghost equipment, kilos, platforms. Still has some Arsenal machines. So, no, yeah, can't go wrong with Corrupted as well. Really like that. And then even the TSS gym I thought was dope. Like if you're powerlifting, 9 combo racks I think they had. More than enough if you're powerlifting. That was cool. Owner was really cool. So I don't know. You can't really go wrong.
Yeah, and they were all spread out too. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, none of them were bad. I could say like.
Yeah. I mean, they all had their
Yeah,
strengths.
Houston's huge.
Yeah.
We went to like 4 different gyms there, and it was like they were all 30 minutes apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely interesting. Obviously a little different than PA. Everything's a little bit more like crammed together.
Right.
But yeah, I had a good time. Some banging food. I don't know. Sue was freaking down there like signing autographs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you were down there
yeah.
before, right?
Yeah, down there before.
What'd you do last time you went down there?
Shooting for Rob Lipset, and then a couple athlete shoots and stuff just like quick reels and stuff like that. Nothing crazy, but that actually all that happened because I came up here that one night to shoot Russ when he was here before the event. That was like 2 weeks before the event, and like I wasn't even planning to come up here to shoot him, so I was like, yeah, fuck, I'm not doing anything, so I might as well just come up here. So I shot a couple shots of him, posted on Instagram, and then after that, Rob Lipset, he DM'd me asking like to come out Alpha Lane and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm going. And then rest is history. Met Max Tuning, Christian Guzman, all the guys. It was pretty sick.
Networking games
Yeah,
for
network-
sure.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
All the major players down there.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I mean, getting into one of the reasons I wanted to have you on too is like you didn't really start like that long ago, right? With all this.
Nah, last June was when I first started.
That's wild. So you didn't do anything before that? Like,
I
as
mean,
far
I was
as,
just
like,
doing like gym selfies and shit, but
Yeah.
I wasn't like taking pictures of anyone else.
So you got like your first real camera then, or do you already have something before
I
that?
had a Sony A6300, which is kind of like it's okay, but it wasn't like what I have now. So it was just me recording my lifts and just taking gym selfies and stuff. Sometimes I would take pictures of like my cousins and stuff like that, but it wasn't anything like professional.
Yeah.
So yeah, last June was when I really started all of this.
That's wild.
Yeah, because I was like in bed and I was like, because I was working a software engineering job before.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I should do something on the side, on the weekends or something like that. And I was like, I'm good with cameras, so I might as well test it out. And then I just like DM'd a couple of my friends, and then just like domino effect after that. One person knew my work, and then the other person, and it just kept going and kept going.
And now you're full time, right?
Yeah, full time, started December.
You're like, fuck the real job.
Yeah, kind of. Because I feel more free now.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? I might go back software engineering one day. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
So, because it was a passion for me already. So like, it's like two different passions. I just want to like take a break from that.
Yeah.
So we see where it goes.
Yeah, I feel like you can always kind of go back to
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like always demand now,
Yeah.
especially with anything like tech.
Yeah. Just not when I'm like fucking like 35 or something. My brain's gotta be toast. I'm not gonna know how to code by then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But funny enough, Debo, what you just started? Like you just like started doing your thing full time as well, right?
Yeah, just started doing online coaching. Yeah.
So you were doing what? You were in like medical, kind of like doing something in a hospital of some kind.
Yeah, I was working in healthcare. I was working for Penn Medicine in Lancaster,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, and there's like a private clinic that pretty much takes high-risk patients within the ED who have underlying health issues that are a little bit not difficult, but having a lot of issues understanding their diagnosis or pretty much taking care of themselves. So we pretty much take them in and we give them more intensive care. So they're seeing us more frequently. I'm assigned to them as like a patient care navigator. So going to appointments with them, spending time with them at home, pretty much checking their meds, seeing if there's any community resources that we could pretty much link them to. Because, in life is pretty hard, and a lot of people don't tell or advertise how hard life is for them. So, some people may look like they have it all together, but until like you pretty much spend that time with them, you may realize they don't, or they don't even have a place to live. So pretty much with my position in healthcare, it just opened my eyes and allowed me to pretty much help people and see healthcare in a different light.
Yeah.
But it did have its faults, so that's why I pretty much left. So within that, like, it was like all those underlying health issues, either I was helping someone get back on their feet and get stable, or I was helping them die happily. So
It's kind of rough.
yeah, so I felt like I was being burnt out, so spending so much time with different people, you have no choice but to get connected or, attached to them, and build a relationship for them to even trust you, for you to do your job well. So I felt a little bit burnt out and needed to take time away and do what I loved, and that's fitness.
Yeah.
Fitness is always going to be my passion. And just being here, I was always willing to drive an hour and a half. So just being able to do this full time, get more rest, spend more time with my nutrition, and it's been doing its part. I think my YOLOs, I've been able to stay a little healthy and max out a little bit more. So
Yeah.
it's been pretty cool.
Just to reduce kind of life stressors, huge part of it all. People always kind of forget about that, you know what I mean? Everything from work to sleep to you're traveling from, you were in Lancaster, you'd be coming up here, you'd be going to Delaware sometimes. Like, that shit all takes a toll. Like,
Yeah, shit
way
taxing.
more. Yeah, it's just,
Remember
training.
Nationals last year where I literally like went to work, took a flight,
Yeah.
and then like
Fuck.
I was like, I'm not tired, and then slept for 3 hours and competed.
Yeah, we
hell?
got to fill them in on that. So if you guys didn't hear this story, so last year USPA tested nationals. It's in California. Deebo, I think we decided like late that you were gonna come.
Yeah.
So
I got into a car accident like probably 3 weeks before.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot about that too. So 3 weeks out, gets into a car accident. He's already banged up. we decide, all right, he's gonna compete. So he gets a flight. Was it Wednesday, right? And you had to weigh in Thursday.
Yeah.
So he flies in. Literally, I picked him up at midnight, maybe even 12:30. We were 30 minutes from the airport, so we get back to the house. The goal is like, all right, Deebo wasn't able to weigh in when he was supposed to, so he's actually going to weigh in. You weighed in the same day, right?
Yeah.
So he weighs in 2 hours before the meet, which USPA is a 24-hour weigh-in, but obviously he couldn't make it because of his circumstances. So he comes in the same night, sleeps for a couple hours, maybe, wakes up at, 7?
Yeah.
Or you had to get there at 7 or something like that?
Yeah.
I think you had to be there at 7 because the meet started at 9.
Yeah.
So sleeps for a couple hours, goes to the meet, weighs in, just does a 2-hour weigh-in. After flying, too. If you guys know, like, if you've ever flown to compete, it just it takes a toll, especially when you're like a bigger dude. Like, planes are uncomfortable as shit. So doing that literally the night before, waking up with a couple hours of sleep, goes, competes. Literally had like one of your better meets too, right? Like squats went okay.
772 deadlift.
Yeah, but ended with like I think it was like a tested world record, right?
Yeah.
Tested world record. Like, and at the time, what was your best meet pull before that? Like 740, right?
Yeah, 740, 750, something like that.
Yeah, so it like went off with a monster fucking last pull. And won best lifter of the meet, helped us win best team. Just insanity. So obviously now it's like we're excited, like he's reducing some of those like stressors, doesn't have as much going on, and you can obviously see in his training performance. So got to take that into consideration when you're programming, when you're trying to squat 19 times a week and you're still working full time and going to school and whatever. So, but
that's why on my Instagram captions I'm like Deebo doing Deebo things, because like you be doing some crazy shit. I'm like, how's this even possible? Like, we was napping on the couch, right, in the Airbnb, and like he was like snoring, and then 2 seconds later he opens his eye. He's like, "You guys ready to go to the gym?" I'm like, bro, what? He like woke me up. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, were you awake this whole time?
yeah,
My man just woke up for that shit. I was
the
like,
whole
what the
built different thing.
Yeah,
Deebo is the epitome of
yeah,
that.
literally.
I always just try and tell people, because they see what he does, I'm like, don't worry about what he does. He's not like you.
Right.
Because it just doesn't make sense sometimes.
It doesn't.
But yeah, it's been a crazy last couple weeks here, and now it's good to be back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but it was like first couple days I'm always like a little groggy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
me
like
too.
you get back from traveling, like gotta like get your bearing again. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'm only coming out of it now.
I literally had no groceries, so I ordered Chinese food like 5 days straight. It was so bad. I felt like shit. But
So
today,
much for summer shredding.
Yeah, I know. But today I ordered groceries, so we getting back on track.
Yeah. Usually eat pretty good, Sue, because you look like a fucking IFBB pro.
Nah, I'm all right.
How do you eat? You meal prep, or what do you do?
Nah, I usually just like have steak and rice, like just like clean food, kind of. Not clean, but just like healthier choices instead of like Chinese food all the time. So usually like wake up, have eggs and rice with like some green onions, and then for lunch or like dinner or whatever, I have like steak and rice and spinach.
Yeah.
I just like keep that consistency, so nothing too crazy.
On the red meat diet.
Yeah, no
right.
doubt. Got to get the
vertical
red meat.
diet.
Vertical diet's where it's at.
Yeah, shout out to Stan Efforting.
That's the guy, the White Rhino.
Sir.
Debo, how's your nutrition been?
It's been pretty good. I've been eating a lot more, so been able to recover a lot better as well too. So I'm really pushing that 4,000. I think a day.
Gotta be. 4K is the minimum.
Yeah.
Bro, you was eating like 3,000 in fucking IHOP, bro. You had like 3 entrees.
Debo only does 2 entrees at IHOP at a time.
Yeah, my man's eating for 2 and shit. I was like,
Gotta
God
love
damn,
IHOP.
bro.
Gotta love IHOP.
We went to IHOP every day out there. It's
Yeah, we
delicious.
did. Yeah.
I think IHOP is the reason why I won a lot of my meats. Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
IHOP's anabolic, man. The steak
and
tips
eggs.
and eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Could get a little side of sausage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What would you order every single day at IHOP?
So it was pretty much. I had the omelet, the bacon. No, it was a sausage omelet, and then I had a sausage breakfast bowl as well too. Yeah.
Just fucking crushing it.
Sparkling water.
Sparkling water.
You only had it once, though.
Yeah.
And everyone else lied to you.
I don't know what their problem was. Yeah.
IHOP, you got to step your game up just in one place. You got to get Debo sparkling water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's all we ask. Everything else you got, we need that sparkling water for Debo. Keeps his joints feeling good, lubricated.
We're trying to keep you guys in business. Come on.
Yeah, for real. Can we get a sponsorship for Debo as well? That IHOP
Oh,
sponsorship? Please.
Sick.
And Chipotle. You're like the biggest advocate for Chipotle I've ever met.
Oh, really?
I was.
Was?
Yeah, they started
falling out?
skimping. Yeah. They skimped really hard.
Like what?
It doesn't make sense. It's like, you know,
Bro, we're in a shortage right now, dude.
that's not my problem. Like, the spoonful of protein should be the same, regardless. It's not my problem. My money's the same.
Yeah, a little hack. I always do like chicken, right? I'll just be like, bowl, I just do white rice, but then I'll be like, it's chicken with that. But I wait till they scoop that first scoop.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
and then you just be like, oh, wait, double chicken,
Yeah,
double
yeah,
chicken.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and you can almost see they're like pissed off, like,
Right.
now
Got
they know
my
that,
ass.
Yeah.
can't skimp on it.
Right.
That don't work for me.
Yep.
I literally had to tell them the other day, 3.
3 scoops.
Yeah, 3 scoops.
Dude, yeah, I if you order DoorDash double chicken, just don't even count on it.
Yeah.
It ain't happening.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If anything, they'll probably give you extra rice and half the chicken.
Yeah.
That happens all the time to me. I'm like, what were you reading? Like, to be honest, keep the rice. I'll just give me a fucking chicken bowl.
Exactly.
Man, killing me right now.
Yeah, it'd be like freaking like 3 pieces of beef and then like all this rice. I'm like, bro, what? How am I gonna eat this? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
No balance.
Yeah, no balance at all.
Man, I will say though, I ordered it yesterday. Whoever made that, man, he must have been pissed at Chipotle. The bowl was like seeping out of the container.
Damn.
Like everything was like he was heavy on everything. I was like, all right,
Like it was his last day.
100%. Yeah, 100% his
You
last
just
day.
scoop
And if it
everything.
wasn't, it is now.
Did you
But-
actually know Chipotle is like, I believe in like top 3 fast food restaurants with the highest turnover rate. The average Chipotle employee is like 10 weeks.
Wow.
Because when you really think about it, it's like Chipotle is a lot different from most traditional fast food places. They're actually dealing with real ingredients, and most employees just can't deal with that type of prep work.
Well, if you think about it, like there's really no breaks. I feel like at Chipotle,
Yeah.
like they're always cooking the next batch of whatever it is, chicken or steak or whatever. Like, and you like, I feel like most jobs like that, like people just kind of do it just to grab a paycheck. They're
Yeah.
hoping they could just slack off.
Right.
So when like Chipotle's fucking keeping them moving a day, like
Yeah.
8 hours a day straight, like no breaks, I would probably quit too. I ain't working at Chipotle like
Yeah.
that, like
Yeah.
sweating over a hot grill,
Facts.
making these bodybuilders all these double chicken bowls.
Right.
Fuck that.
Real.
I'm almost better at McDonald's. Those guys just fucking sitting in the back. I gotta wake them up at the drive-thru sometimes. Like, oh, hey yo,
Hey,
I know you're open. And like you hear them, they're like groggy. Oh, what number? I'm like, I haven't given you an order yet, dickhead. Like, it happens all the time, man. It's KOP McDonald's. Like guys like sitting in a chair as he's like taking, like, bro,
What the
stand the
fuck?
fuck up.
Right,
like,
like-
coming through the drive-thru,
Lazy as shit.
trying to give you my card. You gotta just get up out of your chair and put your arm out so I can reach.
It's like those things where it's like
A little
hand
grabber.
arm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, damn, man. Like, I don't know. Some people piss me off. All right, we're gonna get into some of the IG questions here.
I'm about to take a shot real quick.
Oh yeah.
take a
We
sip of
poured
this?
this before we even started. We gotta get Sue all tuned
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
Cheers. I'm not taking this shot. I'm gonna do a half. Sue's just doing a shot.
Might as well take the whole
Ah.
thing. That's right.
I'm gonna save it. I like the taste. All right, guys. This will be good. Current lifting trend that you wish would go away.
The yelling.
Yelling?
Yeah, stop
Yeah,
yelling.
you're chill. You're chill as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about being in the gym and everybody's just fucking yelling
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the time. Like, we get it.
The only
Get it.
thing that I always say is like, I'm all about the hype. I like the energy, but you better earn those yells.
Yeah.
It's got to be like a meaningful lift, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, don't be doing it on your working set.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
They be throwing belts and all these different things off working sets. And it's just like, bro.
Damn,
That's
I was
energy expenditure too, guys.
I was gonna say
fucking
throwing
up.
belts.
It's a lawsuit. You hit somebody with your fucking belt.
Yeah. That's another thing too. Is like me as a gym owner, I'm like, guys, can we stop fucking throwing shit across the gym floor? About to take out somebody's eye. Guess who's fucked? Me. You aren't. I am. So, yeah, I agree. I think some of the yelling is just excessive. You know what I mean? Like, we're not trying to be boring over here, but at the same time, like, you know, don't be cringy.
Yeah.
What you got, Sue? Anything?
I mean, I was gonna say belt throwing, but then Deebo took it from me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not crazy, but just don't throw that shit across the gym. Like,
Yeah.
just throw it to the ground.
Yeah.
And don't throw it at the wall either.
Give it like
that
a
beautiful
Gronk
art.
spike.
Yeah.
You know what I
Doing
mean?
Too much.
Yeah.
I meant like the belt flick was like cool and stuff like that. Like, you know, doing
that's
it and
cool.
then dropping it right down on the floor.
Yeah.
But like when you start like picking it up and just throwing it, it's just like, bro, respect the belt. You pay for the shit. If you ain't want it, don't buy it. Respect it.
Speaking of belt flips, you ever see Johnny Kaufman's belt flip?
That shit is
he'd be like-
legit.
That shit, like,
He be going
that's
crazy
a
with that
skill. He
joint.
must have been doing that shit at home first. Like,
Oh yeah.
it looks good. Honestly, I'm impressed.
Warm-up
Yeah.
routine.
Right.
He's got that shit down.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you see other people trying to do it and fucking it up.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta watch him, man. You gotta make a tutorial on that.
He's one of a kind.
He is. We'll get Johnny on the podcast coming up here. I don't know when he's coming out next, but he's a frequent visitor. I think he's in Chicago, but he comes out here when the Beal. I think the Beal's coming up Saturday. Dan Griggs,
Oh, that dude's
Roman.
a fucking unit.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna deadlift like 3,000 pounds.
Oh shit.
You gonna be here Saturday?
I could try. I could do my best.
Probably shouldn't, to be honest.
He said right.
Probably do something fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I know, right?
Yeah, they probably will.
They're
We
gonna
got to keep
tempt
you healthy, man.
Yeah.
Debo's got like 13 meets coming up. We're doing like 9 meets back to back to back to back. You get it.
When's
But
your next one?
It's what, 6 weeks now?
Oh,
I think
is
6
that
weeks.
Atlanta?
No,
No.
LA.
Oh, LA.
LA Fit Expo?
Yeah.
So yeah, LA Fit Expo, I don't know what it's called. US
forgot.
Pro
some-
American or something? American Pro?
No, that's different.
Oh, okay.
That's different. There's like a bunch of pros now because like everyone's like trying to make powerlifters be pros. I you can't keep up with all these fucking pros, man. I don't know. USAPL's got their pro. Now the USPA has like their pro series. Now they just call random meets pro. I don't know what's going on. But he's doing some meet in LA Fit Expo, and then we got not Raw National. We have USPA tested nationals the week after, so that'll be interesting. And then you said you want to go to USAPL Raw Nats?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out there.
So, I don't
Dave
know.
is going. Are you going?
What?
USAPL Raw Nationals.
If you want me to.
Yeah, we might as well. Sue,
Oh, where's that at?
Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they'll
It's
let
cheap
me.
flight.
We're gonna
sure.
be in Vegas
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we're gonna be in Vegas also for USPA untested nationals.
Yes, sir.
Media coverage.
Yes, sir.
If you guys didn't know, we're going to be there shooting the whole damn thing with PWRBLD Media. So if you're doing
Sure.
untested USPA nationals, you already know what you're going to get. Straight fire.
Buy your media packages.
Do you think they'll just let me like pay for nationals, or I gotta do like a local meet first?
To get in the USAPL.
Yeah.
I think you'll definitely have to do well, when's the last USAPL meet you did?
I think it was like it was the Arnold.
I wonder if that counts out or no. Oh, no. That was a couple years ago now.
Yeah.
That was like right as COVID was popping off.
2020.
Shit.
Yeah.
That was my last one too.
Yeah.
But I think you would have to do something local before we would be able to get you in the Raw Nats. But I mean, at the end of the day, Dan runs a meet every month now.
Yeah.
That would kind of be fucked.
Well, I mean, I could just go in there and just do like an RP6. And
It would be
guy,
fun
bro.
though to see you
Yeah.
competing. Who would you be competing against in the USAPL?
I'm not even sure.
You would be 100, right?
Yeah, I'll be 100. So I'm not sure
Is
where
that
everybody's
Gavin or?
at. No, I think Gavin's staying
90.
at 90. Yeah.
So then 100, you would have.
Brandon?
Brandon?
Petrie.
Brandon
No. Brandon might be going to 90 as well. I'm not sure, honestly. Not even sure.
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to do a little bit of scouting.
Yeah.
Put a little
I'm not
scouting
sure
report
if Bob
together.
is going to stay at 100 or if he's going to go up. So I
Yeah.
have no idea.
That's another person we got to get on here, Bob. SSJ Bob, where you at? We'll reach out. We'll get you down here. But yeah, that's always a fun. Depending on where people fall, it's always kind of like, you know, you got Bob, Brandon, you got like Bryce Lewis is now somewhere. I don't even know where. I don't know if he's 90 or 100. I can't remember. is Wilson 90 or 100? Where is he at? He might be 100.
Yeah, he might be.
He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, he is.
Deadlifts like fucking 2,000.
Yeah.
2000.
Justin Rogers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Justin. Shit. We seen him last week. It's good to see him. He's a monster.
Absolutely. Nothing to play with.
Yeah, we're going to have to do some we'll do a scouting report, put it together.
Dang, Justin, if you're listening to this, my arm still hurt, dude. Like, you ain't have to. You ain't
Full
have to do me
bodybuilder
like that.
mode.
Yeah, he had me
All
doing
the curls.
Yeah,
Oh.
you seen that mess,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Who'd you train with? Justin? Who else?
He was
Mo?
yeah,
Batman Mo.
Nasty.
yeah. But Justin was in charge of the workout.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that
really?
shit was
Yeah,
wild.
it was wild.
My arms were hurting while I was taking pictures. I was like,
I bet.
I'm like, I'm never gonna do
It
this
hurt.
shit.
Well, I feel like when you powerlift too, like not like you obviously have a lot of like the bodybuilding training behind you, but like when you stop, you know what I mean? Like just like that endurance to hit
Yeah.
those high reps, especially with like small muscle groups like that, like
Yeah,
it is a game. It's just it changes everything. Like I did an arm day, I think with PJ not that long ago. Fucking destroyed me. We were like 2 exercises in. I was like, my arms are done. Like they can't move anymore. Like we did like I don't know 6 to 8 sets for buys and tries, and like I was smoked because like they're like higher reps.
Yeah.
And then on the last set, you're just going. Like you're
Yeah.
going, then
Yeah.
you're dropping, you're going
Yep.
some more. It's
Yeah.
like
Bro, they was doing like 50 sets and shit. I was like, God damn.
yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's like you're in the shower and like your arms just cramp up as you're trying to like wash
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fucking head.
yeah.
See what else we got here. Let's at least get a couple more of these. This is kind of interesting. Biggest setback in powerlifting career? You got anything major?
of course you looked at me.
We'll go to Sue too. See if he's had any injuries.
Yeah.
Might have had some. We'll just say training, just training in general.
I mean, there's always been like different injuries, like lower back strains, IT band, my pec strain. That's been like
Yeah, the pec's probably I think been your most consistent thing.
Yeah. What else? That one time I hurt my hand from punching a wall.
Fuck.
Yeah, we ain't doing dumb shit like that no more.
Yeah,
but
guys,
What happened there?
no punching walls.
Anger. But yeah, there's been so many. Even my core, like, oblique strains. Dang, it's been so many. I don't know.
How have you been avoiding them of late?
Lately?
Yeah.
It's just my warm up, like just how I warm up. I just feel ready to go, and I have my mobility days as well too, and the accessories that I do, I guess, like help a lot.
Yeah. Warming up's been my key. Usually it's like we're always in a rush, right? Busy days. Finally get to training. You're like trying to get into the mix right away. But I've just been like, fuck it. If I don't get the warm, like I'm gonna cut my workout short before I'm gonna cut the warm up short.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's been like a game changer for me of like the last couple months. Because I'm always a little bit tight on time, so I'm like I used to skip the warm up more so, and then just jump into the training. Training would feel like shit, and then at the end of the workout, I'm not feeling good anyway. I'd rather like take the time, warm up, get in my main work. If I have to cut a couple accessories out, that's what I've been doing.
Dude, I mean, I'm just gonna stay longer, but shit, I'm that old guy that's like doing 30 minutes of like of warming it up. You just see me on the turf, just like lunges here, slip pulls there, everything, just not playing around, using PVC pipe, doing shoulder dislocation, all that. Like I'm just not playing around no more. I don't got the time to be getting hurt like that.
That's the key.
Warm up is the key.
Yeah.
Sue's cardio king as well, but what you got? How you staying healthy, Sue? I see you in here fucking going ham.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chilling, but I did have my injuries like back then. Like
What'd you
when I
do?
was
What'd you fuck up?
lower back strain. Yeah.
What were you doing? Deadlifting?
Yeah, I was deadlifting. Yeah, it was like 315, and it was easy weight at that time. I mean, it's still easy weight, but it was like I was like doing like 3 sets of 5 or whatever, and like on my 5th rep, just like felt like a pull right in my lower back.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, I couldn't even sit down for days. That shit was
Yeah,
bad.
I feel like that's like the age-old story with deadlifts. Everyone thinks deadlifts are like high risk. And I mean, yeah, they probably are if you have bad technique. Obviously, you can get yourself in trouble very quickly. But like, I'll still have people like send me direct messages after like a deadlift video, and they're like, "Isn't deadlift like really bad for your back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, if you know what bracing is and technique."
Right.
If you know what you're doing, you could do it in a suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Debo's fucking got on Sports Center, deadlifting in a damn suit, no belt. Well,
Oh, yeah.
he did have a belt on. It was a little Gucci belt, though.
That's about it.
Not a real belt. Yeah. And I think that's another misconception. It's like, oh, you need a belt to deadlift. Like, no, not really. I mean, if you're bracing properly, you don't need a belt at all.
Right.
A belt is simply to help you brace better.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you always get that. I feel like a lot of people, that's where they neglect like getting help early.
Exactly.
They think they're not ready for coaching, or they think they're not like, ready for programming, and they end up just getting banged up because they don't have any direction. They don't know what they're doing. They're deadlifting, again, maybe not even like anything crazy. Like you said, you were deadlifting 315.
Yeah.
And that's when it can happen. So
we all start from somewhere, honestly.
Yeah.
And like a lot of us really don't start off with coaching. I haven't. So it's just like, you do the wrong thing so many times, you think it's right,
yeah.
So it's just like, once you have like a coach and like, you start recording yourself and you start seeing what you're doing and pretty much analyzing it, you can pretty much correct a lot of it.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, if you're rounding your lower back, of course you're going to strain it.
Right.
But, a lot of people have that misconception when they see me rounding my upper back that I'm hurting myself. I'm just like, no, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, I felt like mine came up for like not even warming up properly, because like I would just like fucking just do a couple stretches and just get right to deadlifting.
Yeah.
But nowadays I warm up a lot.
Yeah.
Like, doing cardio before I work out.
Deadlifts, squats. I mean, actually, all my lifts now, I'm like fucking, you just talk about being just like old. I'm like, I gotta warm up everything now. Lower body,
get loosened
core, shoulders, back. Like, I just get everything firing almost before I start, because it just like feels so much better than when you get into the actual main lift anyway. So,
Bro, I'm not even gonna cap. I came here, I went to the recovery room, I sat right on that massage chair.
Oh my god.
Pressed the button, went to sleep.
That shit felt
2
so
hours
Yeah,
later.
that's the key,
That
honestly.
shit felt so
Dude,
good,
I
bro.
texted Cheeto. I was just like, bro, I'm here. I'm just in the recovery room. Just to let you know.
Those massage chairs,
Those are game changers. Oh my god.
probably my favorite part of the recovery room. I mean, the saunas are dope.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with a sauna.
I guess one of that.
But I like the massage chairs. If you guys
Just
have
a shot. Okay, we're good.
maybe that's
Damn.
like a shot and a half. It's like a double.
All right.
But yeah, you gotta check out the massage chairs, guys. Those things are legit. Get the body feeling right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Better than I expected when I got them. But yeah, let me see if we got any other questions. We'll get to one more here. Trying to think which one I want to go with. All right, well, maybe we'll get a little motivational here. We got one that says, "What drives you guys to be great?" And that's both you, because you're both great.
Deebo, you got that.
Debo started off. Give us something.
What drives me to be great?
What makes you want to be next level?
Pretty much like I think every day on earth is an opportunity to be better than the day previously. So that pretty much drives me. Like, yeah, I might have just done something that you've seen as crazy, but does that really mean that I can't do more, or I can't be more, or I can't learn something new and apply it and shock the world? I think this new level of athletes that we have is like so impressive. Like, you literally have teenagers pulling 800 now.
Yeah.
And, it's just pretty much, taking that time and pretty much applying your passion every single day to learn and be better. I love seeing it. I love seeing people shock the world and be inspirational and pretty much follow their dreams, especially with fitness. So for me, that's literally it. I just want to show people a lot of the things that they see is possible. And like, fitness is like, there's no limits to it. You can do and break any record that you want. It's just pretty much taking the time to focus.
Yeah. And I think it translates into like other aspects of life.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing. Like with training, it's like the discipline that you can develop from training and continue to strive to improve. Mm-hmm. I think that translates. Like when I really started getting like focused on training, it's funny how like things in other areas of my life started to progress as well, just because like you just apply the same mentality and you kind of like attack other goals. So But going into like Su Tren, we're gonna talk about fuck training for a minute, right?
Yeah.
The content game, because
Yeah.
it's interesting to see like a lot of people now like want to be like you, or they just want to be like whoever they
Yeah,
follow, like
right.
whoever the high level like content creator is, photographer, videographer, whatever. Most people are kind of doing both now with social media and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I don't know. You see a lot of people doing it, but you only see a few people doing it to the level that I feel like you're doing it now.
Right.
Like, how'd you, I don't know, what were some of the things, like, how did you do it motivation-wise? Like, what made the, like, I don't know, what you got? How you go next level with content?
Well, I mean, how I got to where I'm at now is just, like, taking risk and, like, calculated risk, of course. So, like, a lot of people want to, like, quit their day job to do, like, what they love, like, truly, because, like, there's, like, financial reasons and all that. But I literally just took the leap of faith. I was like, if it works out, it works out. But if it doesn't, I'll figure it out. So I was just like, I'm glad I took that chance, because I was like, damn, if I quit my job, where's the money gonna come? But I was like, I'll just figure it out. So I just like took the risk, and I'm where I'm at now with all this stuff.
That's so true. Like,
Yeah.
I remember like listening to Gary Vee all the time.
Yeah.
He's like the biggest advocate. Like, dude, like you're in your 20s. Like,
Right.
this is when you take risks. Like, you could literally like live with all your friends
Yep.
in one apartment, and everybody's chasing their dreams. Like, just cutting out all the bills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just taking that time to push everything that you dream about.
Build your empire.
Exactly. And that's one of the most inspiring things. Like, honestly, they don't teach that. They don't teach that
No.
at school at
Yeah,
all.
no.
Like,
They teach a lot of structure.
They
in school.
teach you to, like, fall into, like, societal norms.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Get a normal job, do a normal
Right.
career of some kind, and, like, yeah, I mean, nobody ever talked about anything like
yeah, do what you want.
entrepreneurial or, like,
No.
Yeah.
thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
No, you would never hear about that. And, like, funny enough, like, with you, when you first came around here, we were doing something, right? Like, I think we had something planned where it was like we were going to do a shoot with, like, one of the athletes, or maybe we had a guest coming through. And David, who's always done, like, a majority of our content, wasn't able to make it. And I remember, like, I had just, like,
Oh, yeah.
seen a couple things that you had done. And I was like, this dude's good. And I just happened to, like, I was kind of desperate. I'm, like, trying to find, like, somebody to shoot this video.
Yeah.
And I just happened to, like, reach out to you, and I was like, yo, what do you think about doing this video?
Yeah.
And you were just like, it was literally the next day, and you're like, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And you took that opportunity.
Yeah.
And now, like, not to say, like, that was, like, something like that. Like, I think it did open up opportunities
Yeah, of
for
course.
you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it did.
you shot that video. Who was it? What, do you remember?
Coach Barb's, PJ.
Yeah. So it was like,
yeah.
it was like a Barb's, who's an IFBB pro bodybuilder here, and PJ, he's a deep tissue specialist. He's also competed in bodybuilding, powerlifting. He's an OG. If you don't know who PJ is, come on now. But Sue shot a video with them that we wanted to do, and I mean, ever since then he's been involved. Like, if I'm doing anything, if we're doing anything, we get Sue involved. Obviously because of the talent, but also I always remember back to that time when I was like, I needed him, and he stepped up.
Man, literally, I literally take every opportunity I get.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I don't know. I just don't let any missing opportunity come along. So
You
I
just never know what
Yeah,
like
you
it's
never-
gonna lead to.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
if I didn't come up here to take pictures of Russ, I would have never been to Alpha Land.
yeah.
So, like, it's just like one after another.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, is like taking risk, but again, like you said, calculated risk.
Yes.
If there's any opportunities that present themselves, sure,
Take
maybe
that
like that opportunity, maybe it's not the biggest,
Yeah.
but you don't know what that's going to
Exactly.
lead to.
Yeah.
And that was, I don't know. That's always something I tell people. I'm like, you have to start doing shit
Yeah.
if you actually want to progress in
Yeah.
whatever field that you want to progress in. Like, if you want to be a coach, you better start fucking coaching people. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people whenever they ask, because it's almost weekly, people want to be trainers, they want to be coaches, whatever. I'm like, well, are you coaching? Are you training anyone right now? Oh, no, not yet. But like, I'm looking to get started. Like, they might not even have a certification or anything. I'm like, dude, that doesn't matter.
Right.
You can literally just, like, some of your friends who might be training, ask them to program. Ask them to program for them. That way you can start, like, developing some experience, understanding how to adjust programming, how to tailor programming to somebody, like do that shit for free.
Right.
They're actually helping you out by like them allowing you to program for them. You're doing the job that you eventually want to get paid for.
Yeah.
And if you have no experience, people aren't going to pay you for it.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Imagine if like you just picked up a camera for the first time. You're like, yeah, you want to do a video shoot? Cool, $300. And like they're like, all right, what have you done so far? And you're like, well,
Nothing.
you would be my first one, but you know what I mean? They'd be like, what? They'd laugh at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the same goes for anything, and it's just like you have to start. You just have to start.
Yeah.
That's always like I always tell them, like, just fucking start.
Yep.
Whatever it is, you could be making art, coaching, shooting content.
Yeah.
Just start somehow, some way, and figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like people, what is it? Paralysis by analysis.
I don't know any of that stuff. What was
That's dude. That like you're basically is like what basically the saying is like you will paralyze yourself by overanalyzing things. You know what I mean?
okay.
It's like you're like, oh, I want to coach people, but like you're like thinking like, oh, I gotta do this or I gotta know this. Like no, just like start. Just start. Like don't expect to be paid for it right away.
Right.
Start, get the experience, get better, and then eventually you'll get paid for it. Like that's I tell the story all the time. I feel like I'm just like repeating myself at this point, but how I got started in coaching, went to Warhouse Gym, basically like that was like a nice like springboard for me.
Right.
I was already training, competing at that time, but people would just see me training in there and I was like pretty fucking strong, especially for even that gym. And people just would come up to me and be like, yeah, like how, training wise, like, what are you doing? I'd be like, oh, I just like create my own programming. Like I'm just doing my own thing. They'd be like, oh, is there any way you could like do that for me? I was like, yeah, sure. Like I was literally coaching and like programming for like 6 people for free before I ever even thought about charging somebody.
Yep.
And then like after it got to a point where I'm like, all right, like I gotta stop doing this free shit.
Yeah.
Then I started charging people and that's when it kind of just snowball effect occurred. So I think that's always something like, you have to get started, but also don't expect to just be like, forking in like all this money and like do it for the right reasons. Get started, try to get experience, use like those people, like say you're just starting to shoot content. Shoot the content, post it, get better. That, people can see, like create a portfolio, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Same thing with clients. You got to get some type of testimonials. Like people want to work with somebody that actually gets results.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I had a lot of people on my DMs, like, when I first started, they're like, damn, I don't want to start this because I don't have a camera or whatever. I'm like, bro, just use your iPhone.
cell phone.
Yeah, use your iPhone's fucking sick-ass camera already, so just use that. And then they're, like, talking about, like, charging people, like, how much to charge people. I was like, I don't see any work on your page or anything. Have you done anything? They're like, no. I'm like, so you got to do, like, a couple free roles, like, a couple free, jobs at first, and then they'll just, like, start getting recommendations, like, to use your services and all that.
Yeah, in a world where everyone wants content, it will not be hard for you to get clients. Like, pending, they might be free. It might just be like you're offering your services for free to get started. But like at the end of the day, if you're, if you don't have experience, if you don't have the right equipment, you might have to do that. You're probably going to have to do that. Just do it to get experience.
Sure.
The shoots that you're doing, whether it's video or photos, that time that you get to edit that work, that's how you're going to get better. And that's the thing is, like, I feel like everyone always wants to skip steps.
Yeah.
You can't. Like,
They want to go level 10 already.
Like
Exactly.
You got to start from the dirt, bro.
Especially with like powerlifting now, like everybody's a coach.
Oh yeah.
And it's just like, what meets have you done? Like,
Oh yeah.
How far have you got with this? Like, can you really like inspire somebody to like get them far?
Yeah, it's just experience is like number one in my opinion. Like certifications, schooling, all important. But like at the end of the day,
Bro, I have people that are literally like coaching people in the NFL asking me for help because we're in class together. They see my IG page. So it's like, school. You read a book. You're good at memorizing. But do you really know how to apply it? Like, do you really know when to apply it? No.
Totally different. I always tell people this too. Like, it's so funny. Like, most of the people that will reach out to me are like kinesiology majors, and they have no fucking clue what they're doing as far as like creating a program or helping people like just with general fitness, like because they have no real experience yet. So they're always like looking to get started, and they'll reach out to me, and I'm like, just get started. Like, fucking just get some of your friends and like just start working with them. Like, you just need some real experience, because I always tell everyone, like, nobody gives a fuck about your certification. Nobody really cares about your school either. I always tell people, probably had, I don't know, let's just say I've had 1,000 training inquiries over the years. Two of those people actually were interested in like, what certification do you have? And like, you know, they wanted to like know, I guess, like education wise, what I had. So the other 998 didn't give a fuck. They just seen the results that I produced. They seen the athletes that I have, the level that they compete at, world and international champ. Like, you know, it's just, that's really what matters in my opinion. Not to say like the schooling and certs don't matter. Like those, like you need a cert of some kind, right? Like you need to like cross that off the list. But, you know, at the end of the day, experience rules all, in my opinion. That's really where you develop, like, you know, the methods that are going to translate into the real world, real training, or even if it's like editing, any skill, really. So, yeah, that was good. I feel like we just honestly did a TED Talk there. Inspiring the world.
And it's true. Like, even like with my injuries, like seeing different PTs, OT, stuff like that, like going to somebody that don't see my demographic of athletes, it's kind of hard for them to figure out what the hell is wrong with me. You know, but if you go to someone who's very aware of the sport and could pretty much like dictate where I'm breaking down or where I went wrong, or, you know, like how to pretty much, you know, build me back up so I could powerlift again, compared to somebody who's like, what, 60 years old and just broke their hip. And that's typically what PT is nowadays. A lot of physical therapies are seeing car accidents, or they're seeing like older people who just had a hip replacement.
That's why I always tell like all my clients, if you're not from this area, if you're from the area, I always just tell them to go to PJ. He's an in-house deep tissue specialist who has years and years and years of experience bodybuilding, powerlifting. So he actually knows those common injuries and setbacks that people handle. If you're in an area, if you're outside of the area, try and find somebody, you know, that has real training experience, because they're going to be able to identify what's actually going on. They're going to be able to help you avoid that going forward. Like, you know, a regular old PT, you, like you said, he's, you know, maybe working with like the general population who just maybe suffered an injury from whatever. Like, if they're not like training injuries, it's, you know, it could be so different. So that's crucial. I always like tell all my people, and it's rare actually that you can find somebody that has like a specialty in that way. So same thing with like chiros. Like chiros can be tough.
Thank God for Rose City Sport and Spine. Like,
where's that at?
That was in Lancaster. So he pretty much saved my life with various injuries and, like, you know, and just like squatting a lot, you know, the imbalances with that. So he pretty much, you know, just fixed me up anytime I needed to. Gave me like plenty of adjustments.
Damn, I might need to see PJ. Shit.
Yeah, dude. PJ's a game changer.
I feel like he respects my work a lot too, because like the first time when we shot, like he's like, a lot of people don't know like what muscles to shoot, like the angles and stuff, but I know all that stuff. So like that's why he likes like shooting with me. And
that's crucial too. That's I think that's why.
Because like a lot of people, they'd be like shooting like gym videos and stuff, but they don't really get the, you know,
they don't know how to complement what they're shooting.
Exactly,
you see that a lot.
They be making they be making like the person look small and stuff. I'm like, come on, guys.
You definitely have to know how to like complement like who you're shooting, the setting in which you're shooting in.
Yes, sir,
And it's crazy. Like, some people just don't ever get that.
Right.
You see like content creators all the time that are, I guess they're like higher level, but like at the end of the day, I'm like, man, like I feel like they're still like fucking up a bit.
They be shooting from like different angles and shit. Like, oh, you gotta go this angle to show the muscles more, you know.
See, that's why you're a bodybuilder too. Got to figure out those angles. I see people all the time. They grab you in the bathroom and shit. They're like trying to be like, Sue, where should I set my camera? Like, damn, leave this guy. He's taking a piss right now. His dick's in his hand. Like,
all right, I'm just trying to chill, bro. Damn.
So it's always interesting, but this is good. Where are we at, David, time wise?
55.
It's almost perfect.
Damn.
You guys have anything coming up that you wanted to talk about?
Oh, really? Summer
Sue's
shredding.
always doing shit.
Yeah.
Sue's trying to go back to Texas already. What,
Yeah,
summer
yeah,
shredding?
yeah.
And he's
summer
taking me
shredding.
with him, so.
Yeah.
Debo might be going back.
Yeah.
Debo. Oh,
David
you
might be
going, David?
I don't know. We have a meet that weekend.
All right, well, for right now, Debo and are you going to go home?
I don't think, dude.
Huh?
I'm like, I don't know. When is it? June?
June 24th to the 26th.
June's like kind of like.
Hectic.
So like we got USPA tested nationals, and then like right after that's USAPL nationals, like early June, and then isn't there something at the end of June? David, do we have anything?
Yeah, so we have USAPL Nats in Vegas, and then June 25th we have a meet in Southampton.
That's right, yeah, like a local
Power
meet.
Media.
Yeah,
Damn.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we could do something.
You going, Debo?
What, Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Don't forget my ticket, bro. Just let me know.
I feel like Deebo could go to Texas any day of the week.
Any day of the
Yeah.
week.
You know?
Love Texas.
Yeah.
I might move out there.
Nah, we can't have
You
that.
get that?
Come on now. Everyone's going to fucking Texas. We gotta stay here.
Fair
Gotta
enough.
hold it down. East Coast.
Fair
That's
enough.
cool.
Not
East
gonna
Coast,
move out
East
there,
Coast.
but we're gonna own a bunch of
Yeah.
property.
Yeah, we might start something. We might start an Airbnb business.
Power homes.
Power homes. That way we'll have a place
Power
to go every
properties.
time.
Oh, yeah.
That would be brilliant, right?
Yeah,
Just
literally.
like have a place we could rent, then stay whenever we're down. I like that a lot. Might have to
Yeah.
look into that.
Yeah, let me know.
Plenty
Let
of
me
places
know.
in Houston. Houston
Yeah.
is so damn big.
Yeah, I know. It's literally like 3-hour drives from Houston to Austin, then Dallas.
I know. And then
it's
Dallas,
wild.
there are 4. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's like a tropical storm down there, like in Dallas. Do you remember that when I was driving to the airport and I was like,
Oh
what
yeah,
the
it was
I'm
weird.
like, are we about to get
Yeah,
blown off the
yeah,
road right
yeah,
now?
the door started shutting on me and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this is about to chop me in half.
The kid, we have a member here. He's from that like general area, and he was like, "Yeah, like they got hit by like this crazy tropical storm." And
Damn.
I'm like, "Yeah." It's like I think we were like fucking just entering it before we left. Like I think we like just got out of there before
Yeah.
they got like crushed. But
Yeah, I know Texas be like rain for like 7 days straight.
weird,
And it'd be
right?
flooding like crazy.
See, like
I
I
thought that
was
a
like,
Cali thing.
yeah, I was
No,
thinking it
it's
was
Texas.
like dry. I'm
Oh.
thinking like Texas is way.
Yeah.
I don't know. My expectation, I think, was just way off.
Yeah, usually like it rains like a whole week straight, like just pouring rain, floods
Interesting.
everywhere. Yeah, it's crazy.
Definitely interesting. I would like to. Man, I feel like we did all right food wise, but I feel like we could have went a little harder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't do barbecue.
I know we
Yeah,
didn't do
yeah,
any
barbecue,
barbecue. Somebody
yeah.
like that was the first question I got when I got back. They're like, "Hey, you get barbecue?" I'm like, "Not once."
no,
I'm like, "How do we fuck that up?"
yeah, I
I
know.
mean, it wasn't the summer yet, so pretty
Yeah.
sure
Yeah.
summer
It's because
was.
BK didn't come with us.
Yeah.
It's probably Brian's fault. Yeah, we're gonna put it on
definitely,
Brian.
Yeah, definitely. His
That
fault.
just means we gotta go back soon.
Yeah,
For the
I mean, I'm always down. I'm always down. Traveling's always fun.
Yeah.
It was nice. I feel like we got a good crew.
This time, can we like fly into like Houston?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we would.
It's a lot of driving.
It was weird though. We couldn't find any like direct flights there. It was
Really?
yeah, it was
Really?
very odd. That's why we did what we did. It's not like I was like trying
okay,
to fucking.
okay. I thought you was doing it because like is a midpoint between
No,
Austin.
not at all. It's not even not even
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
midpoint.
know,
It's
yeah,
like
it's
it's
like
a
all-
triangle. So
yeah.
it was just weird. There was no nonstops. And again, we did wait too long to book tickets, but
Yeah.
Let's talk about how we were homeless in Houston for like a couple hours.
yeah. I mean, actually, we should shout out Alpha Land for our stay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because so the way we ended the trip was our flight got canceled home, which led us to be there an extra full day, but we didn't have the Airbnb booked that extra day, so we were homeless. Luckily, I was able to extend the Toro rental, but yeah, we just parked it at Alpha Land all damn day, got some food. I got more work done that day than any other fucking day. So man, that was nice.
I think I worked out for like
Yeah,
6
we
hours.
were.
You
Yeah.
worked out twice.
Yeah.
Sue had an impromptu photo shoot.
yeah. he was like
But-
shooting for like hours.
Yeah, that was one really cool thing about being there.
Yeah.
The
You
lounge.
could freaking get work done. I seen a bunch of people doing that too, which was really cool. Like just like content.
Yeah, that's the place.
Sit down.
Yeah, that's the place.
Yeah, they like inspire me. Like I'm like I got a vision now for our front like lobby. Like
Yeah.
Oh shit.
like we are yet to finish that. If you've been to KOP, you kind of know like front area is still like unfinished. So I have some really cool ideas that I kind of want to like steal off of them a little bit, like a little work area / lounge area. You could chill out, do your thing. So yeah,
Sick.
Steal Steel, that's a very interesting word.
Steel.
Didn't somebody say that was the whole point of it?
Steal, yeah. Well, that's what we do. Yeah, just steal ideas, whatever it takes. I like to say inspiration, but steal. It's a synonym, I think.
I think inspiration is the right word, you know.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Well, on that note, cheers.
Cheers.
What we got here, Sue?
Big John. Damn.
Debo's got his
Sparkling water.
Perrier.
I still got to pull 800, hopefully.
Oh, it's happening, buddy. That's delicious.
God damn.
Shout out to Maker's Mark. Shout out to you guys for watching, listening. Podcast is getting some good traction, which is awesome to see. We've been getting really good feedback. Let us know in the comments. We want to know who you want to see on the podcast going forward. Any guests. If they have to travel in, we'll get them to travel in. But obviously, great having you guys here. In-house, homies. Debo, Sue. Make sure you follow them on all their social media accounts. If you want to book with Sue, you better hit him up soon because he's like 19 months out.
19 months out. Yes, sir.
But yeah, good episode. Appreciate you guys coming on. Make sure you guys subscribe. Leave a comment, again, with who you want to see in the podcast next. We got to keep pumping these out weekly. Like the channel. What else they got to do? Ring the bell or something like that?
Comment,
subscribe,
turn on post notifications.
Yeah, turn
Like,
on the
share,
post notifications.
Oh, wait, hold up.
What you got?
What?
I need to jump in.
Yeah, jump in
Yeah,
here
jump
real
in,
quick.
Gino, here.
Come on, guys. What's up? Quasi's podcast in day one in Houston, only like 275 views. What's going on with that? We gotta come on, show them some love.
Yeah, no doubt.
I did not stay up all night and edit those videos for nothing.
The vlog was the best you've ever done.
Oh, thank you.
We had the drone shots in there.
Son, I try.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, honestly. I was
it was
living
nice.
it, and I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen the vlog from Austin, check it out. We also have the Houston vlog coming up soon. YouTube channel is super active right now. If you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you obviously hit the subscribe button. We appreciate the support. We're going to start doing some giveaways, too. We could even do a giveaway right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We could do a giveaway right now. If you're local, what should we do? I was thinking about this. We'll do like a punch card. Give away a free punch card. If you're local at all and you listen to the podcast, we'll do a free 5-pack punch card. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. What else? Anything?
Yeah, so
Comment.
like, comment, subscribe, and then in the comments below, comment sparkling water.
Sparkling water. That's the key word. Like, comment, subscribe. In the comments, you have to say sparkling water, and you're going to get a free 5-pack punch card. That way you can come to either PWRBLD location, train with the best.
And put your Instagram tag, too, so we can find you.
That's true, yeah. Make sure you actually include your Instagram tag, because otherwise we'll have no fucking idea who you are.
Yeah.
We're out.
Get your PWRBLD merch.
There we go.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
Also, my man Debo,
Also.
he's also coaching.
That's right.
All your
Yeah.
personal training needs, anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure you guys jump on that right away. He's only accepting so many clients, doing it full time now. I can actually give him the stamp of approval. Real experience, real knowledge, actually gives a fuck. If you guys need a coach, check him out.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. For sure, check out my IG page. Something I've been doing for a while. So if you want to see how far I've come, definitely give my IG a look. Debo_flex. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for having me on the podcast.
Yes, thank you for having me, too.
We'll see you next time.